Okay, hi. Okay. Obama Barack once said, if we wait for time, if we wait for something to happen, then the change will not come. We must become the change we seek. From my experience, change is about taking the challenge, then stepping up, and this is where you see the difference. In my childhood, I was born hard of hearing in Burma.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you tap your foot, that will help you pace slower. No, thank you.
Yeah. From my experience, in my childhood, I was born hard of hearing, a beautiful, cheerful homeland, which is wonderful for its golden temples surrounded by tropical forests. At the time, I grew up speaking Burmese with my family and my friends. Being brought up into the typical lifestyle of a hearing child who would enjoy dancing with music, enjoy talking, and having fun. So at the time, I did not see myself as a deaf person. So I just saw myself belonging to this hearing Burmese world. When I was 10 years old, my family moved to Kalgoorlie, which is a well-known mining town, but living there was like being in a baking oven in the summer or in the freezer in the winter. Yeah. When I moved away from my homeland, I had strongest connection. It was the first time I have ever met a real challenge. This is the challenge. I had to leave something. I was forced to live somewhere I didn't know. I had to speak another language, English. And I still struggle to speak and listen from my teachers and talk with friends. But these challenges make me grow up and more determined to learn about Australia. Over time, my family decided to move to Perth, another challenge. This city is really overwhelming, full of streams of cars flowing along the roads. After a while, my parents decided to enroll in a Canada College Staff Education Center. This is a special one-day course, but at the time, I'm thinking, why? I don't understand. I just didn't see myself being in the deaf community. So I kind of didn't approve of my parents' decision. At school, when selecting a language as a subject, I was going to choose Japanese. But the principal told me to try Auslan. Again, it was another challenge because it forced me to think about myself, whether being deaf was part of me or not. While attending this school, I realized that there were so many different deaf teachers and deaf students who were like me, who used sign language, who used speech or both. Plus, I didn't know that there were interpreters, note takers, and support teachers. Again, it was another thing because I had never had such huge support in my life. So it is the remarkable thing in my life. Last year, I asked my friend, how is your Japanese? She replied, it's a bit hard. You have to listen to the video and work out. Suddenly, I was happy that I did not have to suffer this listening test. So I'm really grateful that I got this easier way to learn another language. So I'm really grateful for the principal. So far, as you see, I had faced several challenges of living in Australia and learning about the deaf community. These challenges in TN make changes. Learning English allows me to participate, such as speech and learning, like in my other world, learning about sign language, again, allows me to volunteer, such as in my country, in Burma's deaf children's school. So when I volunteered at the time, it made me more passionate to teach them while learning about Burmese sign language. This encourages me to make changes and differences in their lives. So really, the change comes from you. If you accept the challenges and go ahead, you will see the opportunities and differences. This is what change is about. Quoting from my grandmother, the only way that we can live is if we grow. The only way that we can grow is if we change. The only way that we can change is if we learn. The only way that we can learn is if we become experts, throwing ourselves into the open. So do it, do it yourself, and become the change you seek. Yeah, thank you.